the political party. There's nothing wrong with that because those are also our members. Only the chairman and the vice chair, my view is, should not be associated with any political party. But I thought that for myself as Charles Kanjama, it would not be right because I wanted to be balanced when any matter came before the council, whether it was professional or political. The second reason I gave was because of being a regular commentator in the media, especially a columnist in the Standard on Sunday. And I said that it was important for me to remain objectively neutral. So for these two reasons, I chose not to be partisan. I respect those of my colleagues who joined another party or any party, so long as they were council members. But I would say it would be a bit more difficult for them once they're elected to the chair, because I think from my role as a political and social commentator, I have seen by studying different electoral situations that those supporters of yours who put you in office tend to have a claim on your candidature. They kind of like help to sustain it. And that is why, for example, I have tried to avoid this issue of sumptuous meals, because I don't want to be beholden to any clique. If I become chairman, it is to serve the entire society.
We have George here who is a bit doubtful about what you said. He says Kanjama is just a know-it-all, plus he is biased towards Jubilee. He will not drive the agenda of LSK impartially.
Okay, I think he's made two accusations. One is that I'm a know-it-all, and I don't think I'm able to challenge that too much, except to say that one of my heroes as philosophers was Socrates, who was reputed to be the wisest man in Greece at the time, in Athens. And Socrates used to say that as you become wise, you get to learn that you know very little. And the really wise man is the one who knows that he knows little. So my aspiration is to become a wise man. And as I try to do that through education, through interaction with other people, I think the proper attitude, and the one I have tried to have throughout, is the one of respect for opinions of other people, is the one of recognizing, as you learn how much people know about different issues, that even as you hold your views, you need to respect the views of others. In other words, it's a question of freedom of opinion. And I believe I'm somebody who's a strong supporter of that, but someone else may have a different view. On the second issue of leaning Jubilee, my argument is this. Every responsible Kenyan on 4th of March 2013 cast their votes. So every responsible Kenyan should have manifested some form of political preference. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think if anyone is trying to look for an LSK chairman who did not manifest any political preference, they'll be looking for a mannequin or a fiction that doesn't exist. But I would say personally, because I know how I voted, that even though I don't want to disclose because it was a secret vote, I'm one of the most liberal, among the most liberal Kenyans on political matters. I don't vote along party lines, I vote across party lines. Even my loyalty to a candidate changes between election and election, and I show that at the ballot box. Many Kenyans would be surprised if they know my political views, my really considered political views. But of course, as chairman, you try to avoid that. What I would say, though, to assuage the concern of this member, is that I have been seen on the media, in the newspapers, on television, commenting on political matters. And I can tell you, most of the people who give me feedback tell me, Kanjama, one thing we're impressed about you is how objective and neutral you are. And the first people who've been giving me this feedback are actually journalists themselves. I've been called to media houses, and they've told me, you know, when we call you for an interview, Kanjama, we don't need to interview anyone else because your position is objective. There's some people, when we call, we need to get a balance by interviewing someone on the other side. So those are people who have given witness to my objectivity in matters politics. But of course, there are some people who disagree, and they're entitled to do so.
Bomtegi, perhaps we give them 20 seconds to give their final campaigning statements.
Sure.
Right. We'll start with Weda.
Yeah, I would like to urge the Law Society members to vote, turn out and vote, because choices have consequences, number one. Number two, I would urge you to shun negative ethnicity, to shun propaganda. Judge me the way you know me. Get yourself a chairman who will take a bipartisan, constructive approach to leadership. And I also urge you to vote in the face of Kenya into the Law Society. We do not have the Asians, we do not have the Wazungus, we do not have the Muslims. We are slowly degenerating. I urge you to unite, vote, and in these circumstances, vote for Ambrose Weda, Chairman.
Thank you, so 20 seconds.
I think it was Martin Luther King who said, I have a dream. And what I want to urge members of the Law Society is to share in my dream. This is a dream of a law society that is progressive, that is advanced, that helps all its members to thrive in their chosen practice areas, that helps all the members to serve their community better. That is a law society that helps to ensure the welfare of members. Barack Obama said in his first commencement address after he was elected that yes, we can. And I want to urge members to look at my agenda and to recognize that here they have an opportunity, which I don't think will come again because these elections is for 2 years and only existing council members can vote, to make a choice for a candidate who will really, with integrity, have the day-to-day interests of their members at heart, a heart of service. So I'm urging members to come out and vote, and when they choose to vote, practitioners, this is a die-in-the-wool practitioner you're voting for. Young lawyers, you're voting for a young face. Senior lawyers, you're voting for someone who wants to advance the profession. So I'm asking them, vote Kanjama Charles for chairman of the LSK.
Well, I'm taking final word.
May the best candidate win.
May
the best candidate win.
All right, thank you so much. Talking to Charles Kanjama and Ambrose Weda, candidates to the chair position, Law Society of Kenya. We'll be right back. Don't go away.